Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are going to be doing a build in Palia. If you aren't aware, Palia recently had an Elderwood update, and with that it brought with it lots of new furniture, and today I want to focus on doing a pixie kind of shrine decor area. Everything that came with this update is very sort of witchy, and I really want to tap into that. It's going to be very purple. So don't forget to like and also subscribe, but let's get into this. So this is the Pixie Grove, and you obtain it from doing the main kind of storyline quests, and Sabura gives this to you eventually, and it kind of acts very similar to the Kitsu Shrine. And initially I thought, oh, this will look good in a courtyard, but actually I think it's just a little bit too big and I wouldn't have been able to decorate it. This video would have been over very quickly. So I've decided we're going to go for a kind of like foresty kind of vibe. So I've put it over in this corner, and this is really where we're going to start decorating from here. With the shrine placed, I thought it might be nice to then add in some of the mossy rugs underneath. Hot tip, quick tip, when you're trying to move this grove, you have to really aim for the kind of stone in the middle, or you can do it in H mode, which is good as well. But I just like the addition of the mossy rugs underneath it, just to give it a little bit of something, so it's not just laid on the grass like that. And then the next part was to do my pathing. For this one, I've gone for the round stone ones. I do think that the kind of loggy ones would look nice as well, but there does feel like there's a lot of cool tones with this kind of furniture, and a lot of like the Pixie Grove as well. It has that nice stone on the bottom as well, so I thought it would be nice to kind of add in some other cool tones with it and use these. I did take forever to do this. No word of a lie, it took me a very long time to put down this path. But what I'm trying to do is kind of have a path leading from the courtyard, and then I also decided to add in more mossy rugs. But I decided I wanted a path from the courtyard kind of snaking around the whole of this area, and then so you can like walk around the grove itself, and then I'm gonna lead this path back off to the entrance. I am slightly worrying about the item limit already because of how many pavers I did actually have to put down, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to do that. I am a total sucker for clutter, so I'm really hoping that I am able to get as much furniture down as I possibly can. And I'm just going to skip forward a little bit just so that you can see what it looked like with all of the pavers down, because it, as I say, it took a long time. So that is all of the pavers down. As you can see, I didn't want it too uniformed. It is supposed to be a natural area after all. But now it's time to get on with the actual decorating. I often feel like I'm all over the place when I decorate. I get distracted very easily, but this time I'm going to be super organized. I'm going to start off with these platforms. If you're looking at these and thinking, I have no idea what these are, maybe you've not been playing the game for a little while, these are from the Yardwork collection, and you can buy these items using gold from Kenley, and you have to go upstairs in the town hall, and then you'll go into his office, and there is like a little cash register there, and there are 3 different types of these platforms. There is a larger one which didn't quite fit, but I really wanted to get these height, or this height up here behind the whole kind of grove area, so that it kind of frames around and loops around the whole kind of section, just to make it feel like a bit more foresty. And then as you can see, we've gone in with these trees as well. I decided to mix in a few of the pine ones just to kind of add something else, and I didn't have a whole lot of the purple ones, so we're going with that for now. I think it is going to need a lot more trees though. These are amazing as well. These are like the fallen logs which come with the Yardwork set. They just add like a nice little bit of foliage, and because they're quite chunky, don't have to worry about the item limit so much, because they fill up space so well. And then as you can see, going in with some of the new Elderwood furniture, absolutely love these items. I do wish that they kind of had the same designer on the other side maybe, so that you could rotate them around a little bit better, particularly like the branch. The wardrobe, that is a wardrobe, the other thing, so that one I'm not so bothered about, but yeah, the branch definitely. These rocks as well, these are also from the Yardwork set, and again, they make for great filler, and especially here when you have like the vegetation kind of coming out of them, like the flowers here, I think that just looks really cute, so trying to get as much as that in as well. Yes, with the Yardwork platforms, I do always accidentally pick up the Yardwork platform as opposed to what I'm trying to grab, which can be a little bit annoying. As you can see, I'm trying to go for a whole mixture of like purple flowers, and there's also the light pinky pom-pom ones, and also a little bit of green as well, just to like mix things around. These archways, one of my favorite items of the whole update. Absolutely love them. They're stunning. They have the flowers on them, which, oh my god, are just so beautiful. And the rocks as well. These are technically end tables, which is good because they actually have spots where you can place them on the lower rocks as well as the higher rocks, which I like as well. So that's good. I'm still not decided whether I'm going to grow them all in fully. I think having like different heights of growth is really nice. I know you have like the little water bar there, which some people might not like, but yeah, that's it. It kind of fast forward to nighttime here, and as you can see, we're still kind of working on adding in lots of foliage here around the edges, trying to give it a real kind of foresty feel to it, but I don't want it all to just be trees. So I'm trying to get as many different kind of items in, bushes, flowers, as many different things as I possibly can to fit with this. You may have seen like the bug lore from Orny. That I thought would be really nice. So just have like a few like different green attributes like this as well with the forage planter, which is from Ashura, just to get that in as well. So when you walk around, there's like purple glowy and also green glowy, and I will remember to add some glow bugs at the end because they also glow. So if you have those plushies, definitely think about using them with the Elderwood furniture because I think it will work really nicely, and it does just give it that kind of whimsical, mythical kind of feeling to it as well. These are also really nice. These little tiny lights, which are flowers that glow up or light up, and I think they work really nice. So they're going to definitely be like an accent piece that I use as well. I have also used quite a lot of the camping furniture. If you're trying to think, oh, I don't have enough of like the Elderwood furniture or the Umbran furniture to really kind of work with this, I do think that using the camping furniture does really complement it as well. So like the little log stools that they have with that, there's also some nice pieces like the little planters on the logs. They look great with this as well. And there is some other bits as well. I'm trying to think what else I used. But yeah, those are kind of the main ones that I really liked. There is like, oh, it's like got a little flower on it as well. The thistles, I think they're called. I think I've used them quite a lot here as well. This one I totally forgot about. This is like a little mush planter. I wish maybe we had got something more that was like Animal Crossing with the mush low stools. Absolutely love that item. If we had had that, I would have loved that as well. Or even like a more kind of purpley fungi plush, maybe. We just needed fungi plushes in every single color basically. So if we had them, you can like turn them around, make them look like really like thick mushrooms. I would have loved that as well. Maybe there's time, maybe we'll get more mushroom furniture, who knows. I definitely, in the Elderwood, if you have explored the Elderwood, there is some nice mushrooms that have that really kind of pointy, very overgrowny. If we could get some like actual furniture of them, I would love that, to see a whole set of just mushrooms that we can decorate and add as natural kind of filler. I'm just trying to empty out my inventory now, just trying to get rid of what pieces I have, because running around with a full inventory isn't all that fun. So I had lots of rocks on me for some reason. They definitely weren't weighing me down, or they were weighing me down, shall we say. Okay, and then this is what it looks like. We're going to fast forward. I actually did this over 2 days, so this is the second day now, and I'm just coming back now and kind of looking over. I really wanted to get more of those rocks in because I really do love them, and I think that they're so nice, again, for adding things in and just breaking up from the green and the foliage of what the kind of the platforms just give you. These log ones are really nice as well. These are actually Umbran. To me, they feel more Elderwoody, but I love that we have them either way. They do frequently appear in Tish's store if you're like, I don't have the materials to craft this, because some of these are very expensive to craft. That is like a word of warning. And majority of things I have just run around Tish's store and frequently just bought loads. Whatever new stuff she had, I was buying it. Honestly, it's been a lot. It's been a lot of different items running back and forth, trying to fill as much of my pocket space as I possibly can. Yeah, so we're just still working through the different kind of aspects here. So this is going to be one of the side entrances. As you can see, my item limit is racking up pretty quickly. I'm very glad we have the extra 500, but now I'm worried because for this plot I also want to do my interiors. I also want to have a crop plot area, or maybe a courtyard. I don't know if I am necessarily going to make it into where I have my gardening area, because I don't feel like the courtyard, if I put the gardening plots there, will have that much room left. Let me know what you do with your courtyards in the comments, because I would love to hear. I need inspiration for it. I wanted to use it because I haven't really used it, and I think adding some nice decoration along the side would be pretty cool, so I want to do that. Okay, we're nearly there. As you can see, there is a lot of different pieces that I've used here. The other items that I forgot about, which I have used, is those kind of moonstruck lantern things with the different candles in, and I have recolored them to the berry way because I think that just complemented the whole area a little bit better. And also there is the cauldron-y thing as well, the cauldron looking planter. So if you're looking for more inspiration as to what complements it, there's those as well. So here we are. This time in this little section, I wanted to do like a little seating area using some of the other furniture. So I decided to try and combine the pergola with some of these items. So I thought if we add a backdrop on here with some of the builder's walls, that we could actually use some of the lovely wall kind of planters that they added into the game. Now, I'm not going to show you how I did this like the whole way through because it was a little bit finicky, but what I did was I added in the walls, and then these are the pieces that I wanted to have, and they're kind of like the wall branches. Excuse me, just placing down a random wardrobe for a second. We will get back to our planned program. Here we go. So I wanted to fill the whole wall with these, and to do it is a little bit finicky. I did glitch the majority of things here. I haven't glitched because I just wanted to enjoy just decorating, placing down furniture. I didn't want the headache of having to glitch and it go wrong. So this is what I did. I placed down where I wanted them, and then I was using the ghost technique. I do have a full video on glitching on my main channel if you want to check that out. But all you have to do is, let me move this out of the way. There we go. So all you have to do is basically press down the item, and then to ghost it, you pick up the item that you have placed down, and then you hit another item in your hotbar and place that elsewhere. And then the game essentially thinks that it's not really there anymore. So it allows you to place, and then you just have to rinse and repeat this process so many times. And then when you load the plot, if you leave the plot and come back to a different plot, it then thinks that it puts it back in the original spot. As I say, I probably did explain it better in my glitching video, but here is what the finish looked like. So I did try and add some mushrooms in there as well. So it's just like a little kind of overgrown wall. I could have probably done it neater, but it would have taken more patience. And I think it still looks pretty good. You can just see a little bit of the green poking through, but once you've fully decorated, I don't think you'll notice it overly too much. And then I went in with the new sofa and the new armchair, which is just gorgeous. I love them. And we've also got the mossy rug here, and then we have the makeshift table just to add in a little lamp there. But yeah, I really like the combination of the pergola and putting these kind of branches out front. It just looks really whimsical, and who wouldn't want a shelter under there when it's really hot outside? You need a little bit of shade, and that would be a perfect place to go. So the next thing I want to do is just to finish off around this corner, and also just to add a few little pieces out front of the seating area, like the Elderwood backpack. If you are looking for the Elderwood backpack in the Elderwood, the recipe doesn't exist there. You can only buy it from Tisha's shop. So if you see it in Tisha's shop, be sure to buy it. It is on the more expensive side. It is 11,000, when a lot of the other pieces are definitely a little bit cheaper, but I think it's worth it. I don't think you need to have like 50 in your inventory, but having a couple there might be nice because they are a great filler item, I think. So over on this side, I don't think we're going to do anything too fancy. We'll just add in some trees and some more foliage just to kind of enclose the area and make it like fully surrounded. And again, this is just a lot of the furniture that we've seen already. These candles, I haven't mentioned these. Yeah, these candles are from a quest. I think it's with Tajari. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But they're a really nice item as well. And they fit with the whole purple here, definitely. And then one thing that I do like to do with these logs is to just finish off an area, just to enclose it, just add them on the back, because otherwise you could have it so sprawling for ages. And I think sometimes, especially with the item limit, how it is, you just need to have somewhere to say you stop here. So I've also added some more details around the little pixie grove. I have seen some people try and sink this down as well, and that does look really nice. I also did try to add in some starred bugs. I don't know what it was about them. I just wasn't liking them here, so that's a no from me. But we did just add in some more kind of rocks around the outside so I can get some more flowers in here, and also some more candles, which I absolutely love. And these lights, where are they? That's a bush. But the purple little flowery lights, those ones I also, yes, these ones looked great around the edge, and then it helps that whole area just glow a little bit more as well, which I do love and I do appreciate. The contrast between the, like, I would say like tealy color and the purple is such a winning combination for me. And then the final thing before we go, I'm going to add in some plushies. I thought about adding Frogbert, changed my mind. But I also did add in some of the little kind of baby ones from the Magic Market, the tiny little plushies. The little froggy works perfectly here. The snail, I need more of them. My one rainbow tip butterfly, which I did not acquire, community member Dunliff very kindly gifted it to me. I'm forever in your servitude. I don't know, not servitude. I'm forever grateful, basically. But yeah, so that was pretty much the way that we wanted to go. And then gems was kind of the other thing. I feel like maybe it feels like the shrine actually gives out the gems, but I think that they're just like a nice little touch to have around sprinkled out the outside. It's like the gems are coming out of the grove, which I thought was pretty cool. And again, I tried to match the colors, so we've got blues, purples, whites. Yeah, those amethysts could make me some serious money. No one come to my plot and steal them, thank you. But yeah, glow bugs, finally, right at the end, I remembered to add in the glow bugs as well. So I'll just do a little bit of a walk around so you can see what it looks like. I hope you enjoyed watching this build, and stay tuned for lots more to come. I'm very excited to decorate with all of the brand new furniture. Have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.